Hey everybody, it's the One Man Drywall Army and I'm back today. If you are new to this channel, I want to welcome you. And if you're not new to this channel, I'm going to welcome you back. So in today's video, I am going to do some metal stud framing in a tenant improvement environment where the T-grid is existing. Alright everybody, so the first thing we're going to need to do is we're going to need to cut out some carpet. I'm just going to cut out a little strip on the ground. Even though the carpet's coming out, I am going to rip out a little piece of carpet, because when you mount the bottom track onto the floor, there should not be any carpet under it. Alright, now that you can see that I got the carpet cut out, we're ready for the next step. We're going to go get some stud lengths. We're going to cut 10 at a time. Alright, now we're going to cut a whole bundle of studs. The first thing you need to do is you're going to need to take your speed square, stick it at the end of the bundle. Just tap them all until they line up, okay? Let me show you guys what I'm talking about. They were pretty close, so requiring a lot. Boom, that's good. Next thing that I do is I take a mark, which I already got one there. Go ahead and I scrap it with the marker, my Sharpie. Okay. Take that mark right there. Now this thing is ready to go. I know I should have safety glasses, but I don't. I don't have safety glasses, but thank God I'm the boss. And yeah, thank God I'm the boss, okay? Alright, here we go. Just like that. Okay, so now that I'm getting ready to attach studs, I do lay out a lot different on these tenant improvements where there's a grid in place and there's carpet on the ground. So the way that I do the layout is basically I run everything off of the grid, because we know the grid is straight. We also know the grid is square. With that being said, all I need to know is numbers, how far off the wall everything's going to be pulled. I'll laser line up to the grid, and then whatever number I have from that line over to the grid, I follow that all the way down. And that's how I get my layout. I don't need to snap any lines on the ground. I just need to dot laser my bottoms to match whatever I have on top. Hope that you guys understand that. But let me show you guys what I do on the very first stud, okay? Maybe this will help you guys understand more if you haven't understood yet. First thing you're gonna do, you're gonna take a screw, stick this slammer up on the wall just like that, okay? You gotta match the mark on the bottom as well as the top. I think we're golden there. And I think we're golden here. So what I'll do is, first one goes straight in, the rest of them I'm going to toenail. Just like that. Now you see that mark right up there? So what I do, because I know the grid is straight and the grid is square, I got 1.25 inches to the grid line. And so I just follow that grid line all the way. That's where my track is going to go. Super easy, slam dunk. All right, so I have a little bit of a different situation right here. where the stud lands right on that main runner right there. So all you're gonna do is you're just gonna measure from here over to the next one. Or what you could do is just measure from that tee back the other direction, but regardless, we're gonna follow the grid, and that's how you get your layout. All right, so let me show you an example of what I'm talking about when you're using the grid to obtain your layout. Because like I said, the grid is square and the grid is straight. At least it better be. Okay, so I said 1 1/4 inches. So what I'm gonna do is take my tape measure. I'm gonna measure 1 1/4 inches to this flange right here and this flange. Once you get 1 1/4 inches right there, that's what I got. I'm gonna break out my clamp right here. Just any old clamp will work. Just break out a clamp made to do steel studs. Okay? And clamp her off. Go back with your tape measure, make sure that your number is still good. If it ain't, like, just tap it. Tap it, that way you have 1 1/4 inch reveal all the way down. It's never gonna travel left or right, smaller or bigger, okay? Just always make sure your reveal is good. And that's how you lay out metal stud walls under the grid. Just follow the grid. All right, so the bottom track don't get no anchors, no concrete pins. Got lightweight concrete, so I'm just gonna drop a screw in there and call it good. Just like that. It's amazing how you can screw into lightweight concrete, just like that. Put the screw in everything. Okay, so I got these headers, gonna set them on the door, but just wanted to show you guys the difference. A lot of you guys who do drywall and framing, you already know this, you should at least. But if you don't and you're checking out framing for the first time, this is a header with shoe. This is a header with ears, okay? And I'm probably sure you can guess why it's called that. But anyways, this one right here, I rarely ever use it. I use it only if I have to and there's no other way. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and get these things installed. And I'm gonna show you guys the work that I did today. All right, I'm gonna show you guys how to install a door header. Metal stud framing, I'm gonna use a header with a shoe on it. That's gonna get a timely door frame attached to it. So the way that I go about that is usually I go 3/4 inch if it's finished floor, but being that there's no floor, I'm gonna go a whole inch above the opening. Alright, so what I like to do is I like to square it up. Square it up that way. Square it up that way. Then I take the header and just stick it up there like this. Okay. Put it up there like that. Get the clamp on it. Same thing with this side. Stick a clamp on it. It's got 2 clamps on it now. Throw your torpedo up. Thing should be setting right dead center in the bubble the way it is right there. I know you can't see it, but take my word for it, it looks really good. Okay, and so this is what I'm going to do, is I'm going to stick some screws in it. I generally like to put my screws over here because there's absolutely no buildup from the screw when you put it right here. Same thing right here. Oh, we lost it. But still good. And then that's how you do it, guys. Voila. Alright, so here's the work I did today. Pretty much got it done in a half a day. Not a ton of work, but it's ready for an electrician and then some drywall. So anyways, I got things to do. I gotta go make some other things happen. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video and got something out of it. And I'll see you guys on the next one. God bless you.